Um, so here's the thing. You and I are sitting on my couch. 31 years. So you have to bring me up to speed on so as we talk, just know that you are Nicole Watkins. We're going to just talk holistically about who you are. We're going to start with you. So start with our insurance broker, tax professional, and what else? Which one? Eight and a billing. I need a reel of all of that. Oh, you're the one I talked to. Yeah, you see all this stuff? Can I put these back on? Okay. I need to get copies of all of it. I need to get reels. All right. This is C.Sade talking, and I'm talking to Nicole Watkins. All right. Now, Nicole, you talk. Hi, I'm Nicole Watkins, and I'm talking to C.Sade, Turnipseed.
Huh?
Hi, I'm Nicole Watkins.
Just like you're gonna talk to me.
Straight up.
Uh-huh. How you gonna talk? Keep talking.
Hello, I'm Nicole. Keep going.
Keep going. Uh-huh. Is it turned on?
That happened to me once in one of my plays.
Okay, that says
Her
when it's
everybody
red
said, I
light.
can't hear her.
So I turned it. Okay. All right.
Hello, I'm Nicole Watkins. Looks like we found it from my car.
Okay. So, entrepreneur, actor, what else?
I am a mentor.
Mentor.
Mm-hmm. I wear so many hats, Lord knows.
I know. When's your birthday?
April 29th, 1982. Just say April 29th, though. We're going to leave the 82 off.
Okay. That means what? You're an Aries or?
Taurus.
You're Taurus? Okay.
I am a Taurus.
I was hoping you said Leo. Nicole, what's your last name?
Watkins. Nicole Watkins.
Watkins.
And my title?
Your title. How do you want to be listed? Entrepreneur, actor.
Entrepreneur is fine, yeah.
Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Yeah.
What are you reading?
You see on the monitor?
Oh, okay. Yay.
You don't want to say entrepreneur? Yeah, it looks right. Right? Entrepreneur. Entre. Entre. Yeah. Preneur. Tre.
How long is the segment?
Neur. Neur. Yeah. It's 8 minutes. We got 3 8-minute segments to take.
24 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so, so we got plenty to talk about. So, and then plus what we're doing in terms of the mentoring, SCWC.
Okay.
Our new organization, what we're working on there. We might want to, touch on that just a bit, just to show, more of the community involvement that you're doing under the mentorship or whatever. So we will take one issue at a time in each segment. We'll start at the beginning, the middle, the end. So the first segment's the beginning, the middle segment's the middle, the final segment's the end. Don't pay any attention to what they're doing out there. Don't look at them. Don't give them no energy at all. It's all about me. Okay? It's all about you. It's all about me. So they got the angle on you that they want.
Okay.
And you want to bring it up and her angle so she can see it. Oh, see, that's the 2 shot. That's my shot, and that's you. See?
Hold it for 1 second. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there you go. All right, and so, the angle is about you talking.
Okay.
So you could cheat just a little bit to the front, just a little bit, but it's really focusing here. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
One question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, before we start, do you want me to start? Because you said, act as if you don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so-and-so and so-and-so.
Yeah, so
I went to Gentry High School.
I'll ask you questions that you'll go in on. So, and it'll just be an introduction of you to the community. Those who don't know need to know. This is Nicole Watkins. And so that's what this is, and it's an opportunity for you to just talk about all of the great things that you're doing. And the big thing is this is an educational forum You know, I really see that first as this is a tool for learning and an extension of the community's classroom, and it's also a wonderful mentoring tool for the young ladies and young men to see great examples of us doing good things in the community.
Okay. Yeah. I'm ready.
That's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Delta Renaissance. I'm your host, C.Sade Turnipseed, and on today's show is a very, very lovely young lady by the name of Nicole Watkins, who is an entrepreneur. She's an actor, she's a mentor, she's just a true all-around go-getter, and I'm so happy that you're here today, sister.
Thank you, Sade.
Welcome, welcome. So, I just want to start at the beginning of introducing you because there's so much that you do. And we're going to spend the whole show talking about it, but let's start at the beginning. You are a native to the Delta, right?
That's
in
correct.
Indianola. You're a twin.
I am.
But talk to us about your early life here, growing up here in the Delta.
Okay, well, I grew up in Indianola, Mississippi, raised by my grandmother and my mother. I have 4 siblings. One is my identical twin. I have 1 brother and 2 other sisters. I graduated from Gentry High School. I was very active in sports in school. I also graduated with honors. I later continued my education at Delta State, and I transferred to Mississippi Valley State, where I graduated with a bachelor's in public administration, and also a minor in business and in social work. Later on, I met my wonderful fiance, Damian Williams, who's also my business partner, and we started opening up insurance agencies about 3, almost 4 years ago.
Okay. And so now you have agencies where exactly?
First one is in Indianola. Well, the first one's actually open in Jackson, Mississippi, but we decided to move to the Delta. So the first one that's existing is Indianola. The second one is Clarksville, and the third one's here in Greenville.
So tell us what kind of insurance and how that works.
Okay, we have all lines of insurance, from commercial.
Say it again. What's the name?
All lines.
Oh,
all lines of insurance,
lines.
Commercial and personal.
Okay.
Lines of insurance. We do auto, home, life, general liability for companies. We do groups for health insurance. We do the work.
So you're a broker in the truest sense of the word.
I'm a broker for multiple companies.
And what's the name of the company?
First Priority Group is the name of our insurance agency.
Okay. And so now, as a business owner, I can also go in and get commercial insurance as well, and all lines. When you say all lines, you mean all lines.
Correct. All lines.
And so for 3 years. And how's that going for you?
It's been such a blessing. We've grown from doing it from actually just being a life agent to actually going from a life agent to a PNC agent. Well, when I met Damien, he actually had all his license. So I was kind of inspired, so I got all my license so that I can also be an agent in each office as well. We started with one, and each year we've opened up a new one. And we're also in the process of opening up another one this year. So it'll be 4 agencies, 4 years.
Oh, girl, what you bad self. Now tell me, what's the process there? Because there's getting a license that's involved. So what's the educational process behind that?
The school that I normally recommend is RBS Solutions in Jackson. Robert Scott, he's the teacher there. You have to go for 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and you test on Friday. But he also offers weekend classes as well. You test on Friday, you pass, you become an agent.
And how long is the process normally?
4 days.
4 days.
Correct.
Oh, 4 days of training, and you can
3 days of training and a test day. 4 days.
Okay.
That's it.
And that's for every aspect or every type of insurance?
You have to do each class separately. You have life, health, and accident that you can do together. Then you have property and casualty that you have to do separately as well.
And how is it expensive?
It's not under $300 or $400.
Okay.
Per class.
Okay.
Per class, but it's a very it's it's a good field to be in.
Yeah.
You know, recession proof for me, it has been. Our company has grown year by year. We have employees, so it's a blessing to bring business back to the Delta where I'm from, as opposed to leaving the Delta and saying, let me think about myself. I'm able to give other young ladies and men opportunities for a career. You can make it out of a career.
So how many employees do you have at this point?
Altogether, about 10 total.
That's all right, girl. I
That's
mean,
all right.
so seriously, with 3 years of investment, but then, you know, a series of weekends, or you can get all of these licenses from what I'm hearing in a matter of months. If
Or
you really
a month.
focus, or a month, you know, if you really focus on it and get it done. I mean, that's wonderful as an entrepreneurial kind of endeavor. I think that's something to be considered.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about the tax profession part of it. Is that also within the agency?
It's within each agency. We've been doing taxes for about 3 years now. Our clientele has grown from 200 the first year to over 1,000 now. Within 3 years, we do business. We do business taxes. We do personal taxes as well. We try to stay more so towards the personal, because the business taxes become very time consuming. And by our clientele being so high, and it's only 2 to 3 people that file taxes, we have to kind of specialize in one area as opposed to branching out to too many. But it's a very good field to begin as well. You know, we take our time and we offer a line of different supports just in case a person is audited. We can actually assist them in that, because we study the different tax world and how things work with the government to kind of ensure that if our clients are affected by an audit, we can support them.
And so what kind of education was involved in that?
We did a few trainings with the software company that we submit our returns through. Other than that, you know, you can do individual training. The government was trying to implement a test. I don't know how that's going, but we actually started studying for it. That gave us more knowledge about, you know, the do's and the don'ts for taxes. Because so many people run into situations where a preparer may file something that they didn't ask them to file, and it leads to trouble. So we make sure we know everything to avoid all that for our clients.
So you have to stay on top of it.
You have to stay, because you get updates often.
Yeah.
You know, as often as the IRS wants to change anything, they can.
Yeah.
And as a preparer, we have to stay, you know, on top of that.
And I guess that's the hardest thing about filing taxes is just staying abreast of, you know, all of the changes, all the updates, all the new laws and rules.
Knowing what you
regs.
can and cannot do is so important.
Yeah, yeah. So do you offer workshops to the community as well in terms of, you know, how to best prepare for?
Well, advice, not workshops, but advice. I get a lot of calls now. You know, even if a person does not file with my company, with our company, we still offer advice.
Yeah.
We try to offer advice just to help, you know, help them out, because some people may not want to choose us, but at the same time, I think it's only fair that if we have knowledge to share.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. You know, workshops work well just so that, number one, it does promote your business. Number two, it does allow people to kind of get better prepared and informed on taxes, you know, because that's one of the most frightening things that so many people have is IRS and getting audited. Oh my God, you know, and what does it mean? But we're going to take a break and come back. But you have so many other businesses, girlfriend, that I am so impressed with that we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about all of the wonderful works of Ms. Nicole Watkins.
Okay.
All right. Okay. That's the first part, so now we're going to get into the second. So we tackled those two, so now we're going to do the 18-wheeler truck.
Now, Damien focuses more on those than I do. I know a little, not much, about these two. So I handle these two, and he handles these two.
Okay, so we've got 2 more segments to get to, and we could talk about as much as you know about these, but we got 8 minutes to talk about it. And then we'll get into the other stuff you do with acting and extensions and your mentoring. Okay. Right on.
My hands are
They are right. I'm sorry. Started? Okay. He's training. Oh. Oh. Welcome back. I'm in the studio with Nicole Watkins, the wonderful, the marvelous, the multi-talented Nicole Watkins. Now, girl, we talked about the insurance and great insight on that too, because I think so many people who are always looking for jobs and never really considering entrepreneurial options. I mean, what you just gave was a really, I think, a really good introduction, if you will, or pitch for people, you know, pursuing an insurance broker career in a relatively short period of time, and it makes a whole lot of sense for all those folks out there looking for a job. I mean, not to give and bring competition to what you're doing, but I'm sure it's a lot of room out there for other folks to grow with. So that and the tax, but you also have, my sister, dear friend, a couple of other businesses that I wanted to have you explore with us. 18-wheeler trucking company.
Right.
How did you find your way into that?
I have to give credit to God first, and Damien, who's my business partner. He's always had a dream of wanting to have his own trucking logistic business, and he pursued it. He actually bought one, started with one, and he's moved up to about 3 or 4 now, and he's traveling, doing loads from different areas in Memphis. So he knows more so about that business. I'm attached to it as far as helping with payroll and, you know, just assisting him with it. But yeah.
So this empire, you guys are on a mission to build an empire.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yep. Great partnership.
Okay.
Great partnership.
And is that something you two talked about? Let's build an empire.
Absolutely.
He's the whole point.
Such a partner. You know, he wants to focus on togetherness. You know, us doing it together. It's not about him being in the limelight or me being in the limelight. It's just about us doing it together. You know, trying to, you know, instill in other people about, you know, if you have a partner that has something and you have something, bring it together to make something better. That's what it's about. That's what we've done.
And he's young too?
He's young. He's, I don't think you want me to tell, but 34.
Oh, no, that's good. That's a good age. Yeah. And you're in your early 30s. And so,
early.
Yeah, and so for that to be forming already, I see in the next 10 years, if that, I mean, you guys are building this empire.
Absolutely.
You should write a book.
I'm working on that.
Cool.
I am working on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Diamonds in the rough.
Cool.
It'll be coming soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the trucking business, basically, just explain real briefly how that works. You just get contracts with other distribution centers? And
well, once you establish, that's what you do. You look for loads to carry for different companies. It's about traveling, just logistics, taking loads from this place to that place, and actually being paid. And you have to have drivers, of course. The more trucks you have, the more drivers you need.
And how many drivers you guys have now?
3.
3 for the 3 trucks. Yeah, and so now with the bail bonds, I mean, that's another part of your empire.
It is.
How does that work, and where are you in that?
You have to take a class, and Damien knows more about this part too. we kind of just divided up where our powers are. You know, insurance and taxes. Hey, that's me. But he's very strong in the insurance area too. That's kind of both of us. And then he does the trucking and the bail bonding. Those were dreams that he kind of had prior to me, but together we just made them happen. Once to become a bail bonding agent, you have to actually take a test as well. And but depending on if you want your own bonding, your own bonding company is more work inside of that he is working on as well. I wish he was here so he can help us with some insight on that. But you bail people out and receive funds from that, just from calls. You know, you get calls, you go make the bond, and you're paid. You know, nothing hard. Late nights, yeah. When things happen, you get a call in the middle of the night. If they have a bond set, pulls you out the bed from time to time. But other than that, you know, it's a good feel.
And determining, you know, again, the building of this empire, did you all just kind of look at where you were, this community, and then just try to look at, well, what do we need? I mean, what are the opportunities? How do you, I mean, this again is instruction for those who may be at home trying to figure out, how do I create a job for myself?
And that location is important.
Yeah. Location
is very important. Like I told you, we started in Jackson. And the reason why we decided to move from Jackson is so saturated with insurance agencies. So that makes the competition harder. You know, you have agencies on the same street, 2 and 3 on the same street, you know, and car lots everywhere, true enough, but you have agencies that can possibly beat out what you have, and then you're not making money. And if people have seniority in the business over you, I mean, you're at the bottom. So coming to the Delta was part of the strategy. There are a lot of agencies around here, but not as many as Jackson. So we kind of did a lot of research on how many was here, and the book of business that we could possibly build by coming here. And I can honestly say the first year was the hardest year, but once we opened up in Clarksdale, you just started climbing so fast. Greenville opened back in August of 2013, and for the first 2 months, that office beat our 2 old offices. So yeah, that's important. You have to do your homework. You know, find out if whatever it is that you want to get into, whether it's insurance or a restaurant or whatever it may be, find out how many people are doing the same thing already.
What your competition is.
Right. You have to look at that.
Right.
And then look at the economic do your demographics as well. How many working people do you have here?
Yeah.
You know, or how many people are unemployed, or
and all that sort of thing.
Right.
We're going to take a break and come back and talk some more about some other businesses as well that you're involved with, and then, you know, the promotion side of things too. So we'll be right back with Nicole Watkins. Did she hear it up there? It's okay.
This was like a fun job. Just sitting here and just.
Oh, good. Okay. Do you need to recycle it? Sometimes it pops out. Okay. All right. I'm ready. I'm going to talk Indies Extension, your acting, and your mentoring, and this part. Okay?
Okay.
Oh. Okay, go ahead. Wait, real quick.
I can't. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back in the studio with Nicole Watkins. And I want to do a quick shout out to my girl, Vicky. Your twin, and who I'm surprised isn't here with us today in the studio.
Right. But she did hook my hair up.
She did hook your hair up, and that's the other part, because that's the other business.
Right.
So tell us about the hair thing and what you and your sister are doing
It's
together.
called Envies. It's a hair / salon that we have, and we do sew-ins. And we also have a makeup art.